Yo. Yo, yo, yo. What it do? What it do? We are live on IG, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. IG, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We got a couple videos we're going to break down. We got some goal line one-on-ones from the Senior Bowl. Then we got some college gridiron showcase one-on-ones. We got a Glazier film that we're going to watch together. All right, without further ado, let's start this thing. Make sure to follow us on all our platforms, IG, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. Sub to the YouTube channel. Can't stress that enough. Sub to the YouTube channel for more defensive back tips and tricks if you guys really want to make sure take your game to the next level. All right, let's go. Let's start it. So this one, first one, goal line, red zone one-on-ones. Now, our press is a little bit off, right? But I like the fact that he closes the space, get chest to chest with a man turn, finds the ball, and he's forcing the receiver to run out of space. He's out of bounds. That's why you got to know when we're in the goal line, guys, near the red zone, things shrink, right? The receiver doesn't have that much space to run all these routes. So we're going to use the sideline and the end line as an extra defender, right? He does a great job. His press wasn't the best at the beginning. But knowing where he's at, he gets to the receiver's, gets in phase with the receiver, right? Get chest to chest with him. Man turn. Receiver runs out of space. Incomplete pass. Looks like we're playing outside leverage here. Trust your leverage, right? You hear, boom, kick, shoot a hand. It looked like he shot the wrong hand. His feet is out of his frame right here. But just stay with that shoulder. Stay with your leverage right here. And work to stay on that upfield shoulder, right? Don't undercut immediately if he hasn't even gotten into the end zone, right? Stay with it. Inside leverage, heavy inside, full body inside. Oh, this outside leverage, opposite, my bad. Boom. Stay with it. Feel the lean. This is better. Much better. Play his hands. Much better. So you see the difference here, guys, comparing to this one? He didn't get to stay with the upfield shoulder, right? This one, he's playing outside leverage. He's trusting his leverage. He gets hands on him. Stays and maintains that leverage. Perfect position. Good job. Patient, right? Be patient. Stay square longer. Don't tilt. Shoot a hand. We tilted. We're turning, right? Shoot a hand. Patient. Good. Good job staying square. Good. Good kick. Good. Get in there. Yes. Pause. Good job. Good finish. Right? Rewind that. The key right here is staying square, guys. Staying square. He wants to do all this dancing, but he's not going anywhere. He's doing all this dancing. He's doing all this extra stuff. We just move with our feet. Right? We could have shot a hand. Great position. Lean and locate. Makes a great play, right? I'm going to answer the questions when we get to the halfway point, guys. I got y'all. Catch technique here. Being patient, moving laterally. Hands. Feet got to make sure we match with our hands. Undercut it. We got to make that play. Not bad. Stay with it. Not bad. He tugged just a little bit. Tug right here, just a little bit. Every time they see some cloth, they're gonna throw it. Every time. Unfortunately. Patient. Stay square. Run. Run. Good. Now, when we're in the goal line, guys, when we're near the red zone, we don't need to really, like, inch him back too far. You have to adjust your inch back, right? Compared to down the field, right? You're in the goal line. He's going to run out of space. We want to take away the slant. We want to take away all the quick stuff. So if you're going to inch back, take smaller steps. Be patient. Take really a lot smaller steps. Right here, he gives a little bit too much ground, right? We want to be able to get hands on the receiver, especially down here, right? What's good, money? Didn't move his feet. Didn't move his feet. Eyes went straight up. Feet don't moving. His feet didn't move. And you guys remember, impress feet before hands, right? That's all it takes, especially down here. Especially down here. Patient. Just stay square. Stay square. He's doing all this extra stuff for a reason. Right? Because you know he knows you got him. Right? So just trust it. Does all this extra stuff right here. We got to be able to get hands on him, man. Right here. Kick right here. Move with your leverage. Kick. Get a hand on him. All right, let me answer some questions now. JJ, what's good? Sure, I answer some questions. All right. I play DB. YouTube Quad was good, man. Play DB. Welcome, cousin. Make sure to follow us on IG and TikTok, man. I mean, IG and sub to YouTube channel, cousin. What's your tips if the wide receiver wins the release and stack you? That's the thing that you do not want to get stacked. You don't want to ever get stacked. You get stacked, it's pretty much GG because now you're creating a two-way go. So you want to work to get back to the leverage you started off. So if you line up inside leverage, right? If you line up inside leverage and he gives you a clean release and he stacks you, shade to that leverage that you was at. So as he stacked me, I'm shading back to the leverage that I was stacked at. That makes sense, right? And then you adjust from your leverage. I mean, obviously, you're playing catch up right at that point. So you're going to play his hands, right? So you got to make sure you shade aside. So now if he does break that way, you could deny it. If he does break the other way, you could just react to it. Hope I answered your question, Jalen. Let's see. I was playing cover 2, free safety on the right side of the field. Okay. Playing 9 to 12 yards. I kept weaving towards my side and trying to get a deep cross over, but the fade kept getting over. Did the corner get hands on the number one receiver? It's tough if the corner doesn't get hands on the number one receiver, guys, in cover 2. It makes your job so much harder. And if you're weaving, you got to open up first. Open up. So if I'm in my cover 2 drop, instead of just weaving there, open. Get to a point where you can split it 60-40, right? And then pedal. You don't want to just immediately start weaving. Because now you got 2 verticals, especially if the corner don't get hands on number 1. It's GG's for you to stop a vertical run if you don't open up and get depth. I feel like maybe not enough depth. Yeah. And you 9 to 12, you want to be about 10. I'll probably say 12 maybe. 12 to 14. I honestly. Yep, that's the corner got to get hands. You got to demand him to get hands on him. No, it's not PI. This is the thing. When it comes to PI, you can play the receiver's hands without getting past interference. So if you beat and you push his hands up, you can play his hands. If you don't have to look back. You can play the hands, right? It's PI if you hit his hands before the ball gets there, right? Or you grab him or pull his jersey. That's going to be PI. But if receivers, they run in, boom, 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 they put their hands up, and you time it perfectly, you knock the hands out the hands, or you catch it and you knock it out, it's not PI. So as technically, is a little combination of both, JJ. he has to get hands on him to slow him down. You got to get a little bit more depth. Like when they run a corner or post. Yeah, so you got to get, yep. So you got to, ball goes, what, you talking about what Jalen said? Best DB at this draft? Oof. It's a lot of good ones. I'm not going to lie. A lot of good ones. Okay. There's a lot of, the question above. Oh, you talking about Will Johnson? Yeah, he's up there. I know he was hurt for majority of the year, but he's probably going to be the top one. He might, depend on how, honestly, at this point, depending on how everybody do at the combine, you know what I'm saying, that could make it shake some things up. But right now, you know, Will Johnson, the FSU corner, Azir, I forget his name, but FSU's climbing up on some boards. Kobe Bryant, shoot. I mean, depending on what Travis Hunter want to do, you know what I'm saying. So there's a lot of good DBs. I'm not gonna lie, this draft. So I'm curious to see how the combine does. How everybody do on the combine. What's his name is doing pretty good too. The corner from, I want to say UCF. I can't remember. UCF or I think it's UCF. He's been climbing on people's boards too. So yeah, that's another one. Maxwell Harris, yeah, from Kentucky. That's another one. Yeah. Cornerback. Yep. Hold on, let me see. Keep it for real. Appreciate the follow, cousin. Welcome to Team Eyeland. Make sure to follow us on IG, TikTok, and sub to your YouTube channel, cousin. Welcome. Coach, can you... I gotta see it. Probably next stream. I gotta find. Send me the link if you can, Mo. All right, let's get it. What's good, Chris? Let me answer some questions. All right, we good. Appreciate the follow, G. Now let's get back to it. What was your question, Jay? I don't like, for some reason it's not popping up, so you might have to retype it again, cousin, because I'm not seeing all these questions for some reason, unless you typed it on. Yeah, just retype it again, Jay. My fault. It didn't show up on the TikTok chat. I don't know what's going on. Why? That's weird. Yeah, Bongos, you do the same. I don't see your question. That's weird. My fault, y'all. My fault. What's going on? Why? Let me see if... Yeah, I don't see your... That's weird. Nah, I see my question go through, but I ain't see... What the hell? Hold on. I don't see your question, Jay, or Bongos. That's weird. That one's all over the place. No hands. Why not get hands on him right here, right? He is like that, though. I ain't gonna lie. He is like that. But if we're going against a quick receiver, we got to be able to get hands on him. We got to be get hands on him. Yeah, I ain't seeing y'all question for some reason, man. That is weird. Let me see something. It might be a word that y'all might have used that for some reason TikTok's not gonna let it. I don't know what it is. That's weird. Good. Drive. Keep your feet though. Not bad. We missed the beginning. Oh man. Hey, Coach Michael here. Any chance? It'll probably not this stream. I'm not gonna be on too long, but probably the next stream or just DM it to me. Good. Good job. Caught pass to the fence on that, didn't they? Yep. I don't know what's up with this ref though. That's actually a really good rep. That's a good rap. That's crazy. Referee's bugging. Referee is bugging. Yes, that's it. That's him. Yep, that's the corner I was talking about. Okay. I do not, yeah. Unfortunately. Hopefully one day. That is definitely, yeah, the referee's bugging. I don't know what he's seeing. Patient. Just be patient. So this is what the situation. He moved his feet outside. He's already outside leverage, and he moves more outside. No need to do that. Stay square, right? Stay square. Just move your feet laterally. Key to hip, key to shoulder, right? Be patient. Get ready to undercut it immediately as soon as he does this. Undercut it. Don't trace the route because you got the end line as a defender. Okay, Mikey. Okay, Jalen. No, that was Jay. Okay. Playing in the slot, would you play any different versus small, quick receivers and big? Yes. So I'm against tight ends, big tight ends. I'm being more patient. I'm staying square in my pedal a little bit, right? And I'm trying to get hands on them. The reason why is because I want to slow them down, want them to really work to get to where they need to. And they're not that fast, right? They're not that fast. So now you got to understand that we are more athletic than them. So we can stay square, move, and then be in better position, right? We can be a little more confident when we're going against a tight end. Now, quicker receivers, this is the key, right? My footwork got to be on point. I'm working on understanding his leverage. I'm working on making sure he takes wide releases, and I'm working on maintaining my leverage throughout the route. And I want to get hands on him at the beginning, right? I want to get hands on him early because that when you're going to get a quick receiver and he's doing all this dancing stuff at the line, if you could get hands on him, now you just speed up his process. He's not going to keep dancing if you're not going to get hands on him. I mean, if you get hands on him. He's going to keep dancing if you know that you're not going to touch him. He's going to try to make you move, jump for a move, and then take off, right? So I'm being patient. I'm making sure I'm shooting my hand, and I'm moving and controlling his release, right? Okay, yeah, I got you, yeah. Oh, got tangled DB, didn't look back. Yep, facts. Facts. Hold on, damn. Kobe Bryant would be a great fit if he goes. Yeah. Laker Nation, you on to something with that one. How do you cover an aggressive receiver who likes to push off a lot? All right, so I posted a video on this on YouTube. YouTube and TikTok and IG. So a receiver that likes to push a lot, you got to knock his hands off you, right? You got to knock it and pull yourself back in, especially when the ball's in there. They like to push. Right? They get the hand out there. You got to knock it down, pull yourself in. Right? And it got to be quick. Right? You don't want them to keep the hand here and now they're gaining more separation. As soon as you feel that hand, knock it down, pull yourself in. Right? Now in the line, when you're playing press and they're being aggressive, pushing you, now it's all about being sure that you have your shoulders of your toes, your weight, you're on the balls of your feet. Don't get on your heels. Right? And then on top of that, you can inch back and be patient, right? And shoot the hands instead of waiting for the receiver to push you, right? If you know you're going against an aggressive receiver, you deliver the first hit, right? You deliver the first strike, right? That's very important because now he knows that you're not going to get hands on him. He's going to try to push you immediately. But if you are in your stance and as soon as he moves, you shoot a hand, now he's going to be like, I got to get ready to go to where I need to go and everything, right? Aggressive wide receivers love to push when they know that you're not going to shoot your hands, right? But if you deliver the first jab, so as soon as he moves, you jab him, and then you can inch back, that's a good one right there. And then you mirror the release and go. You know what I'm saying? Give him different looks. You don't want to be the DB that have the same press technique over and over because eventually they're going to pick it up and then try to find something out of it. Okay, what level have you played at? So I played D1 at University of Maine, CFL, Arena, had NFL workouts and stuff like that. Just didn't work out because of injuries. Had pretty much my injury was a red flag, so it couldn't get into the unfortunate league. But that's my quick resume, pretty much. What's a good size for corner safety? Right now I'm 177, 6'2". Be bigger, but I do try. That's pretty good. I mean, see, the thing is, you got a good 6'2". You got good height, right, for both corner or safety. Now, a lot of people are always worried about I gotta get bigger, but you got to understand that if you're able to move, you're strong, you're able to move, you're able to cover, you're able to run, you're able to show up in the run game and make tackles. Let your weight be natural, whatever it comes out of, right? You don't want to force yourself to try to get to 200 and then now you're slower. Now you're not able to move, you're a little stiff, right? All that stuff. So 177 right now, and you're doing track. What grade you're in high school? If you're in high school, that's pretty good. You get to 185, you know what I'm saying, when you graduate. Then when you get to college, they're gonna put pounds on you immediately, and then you're gonna get better, right? Fluid hips, yes, exactly, Devin, exactly. So you switch up press technique every drive. I wouldn't say every drive. I would say it depends. It depends on what you feel comfortable. So so I'm just speak of myself, right? I have about 3 different press techniques, or my main ones, right? For instance, when I had a pier step, boom, had an inch back, and I had a motor mirror, and then had a shock and control. I changed it up based on certain situations, the down and distance, right? I changed it up on the type of receiver I'm going against. If I know I'm lined up against a quicker receiver, I might pier step a little bit to get my hands on them, or shock and control. I know I'm going against a slower receiver, right? I might be a little bit more aggressive to get hands on them. I'm going against a quicker receiver. I might inch back a little bit and mirror the release, right? So depend on the receiver. You can switch it up every down and distance, every drive, but then eventually they're going to pick that up too, right? During that first drive, they're going to expect you to do the same thing during that drive, right? So switch it up on the situation. 3rd and 5, okay. They're running stick routes. You might hit a shock and control, right? Or you might inch back into get hands on them, right? Stuff like that. No college freshman. Okay, yeah. Oh, you good. Yeah, bro. Just keep working. Keep getting stronger, right? All that stuff is going to happen on its own. I came in at 160, and you're 15. Yeah, you good, bro. It's going to come on its own, bro. Just keep working. Keep working. You don't want to get too big where you can't cover and they have to move your linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Kanye was good. I'm 5'5", 130, and I'll be strapping. There you go, cousin. There you go. Coach, did you ever kick step? I usually just kick step. Yeah. I kick step without every press. That's the goal. Do you teach watch the hips and press technique, chest or back leg? So I teach watch the hips. Now, guys who struggle with keeping the eyes on the hips, I teach them. I tell them you can look at the back hip to work to the near hip, right? So if you're looking at the back, I said back hip, the back leg. If you're looking at the back leg and that leg move, you can match it. Then you work it automatically bring your eyes to the hip. If they struggle with the eyes, then that's so certain people. I don't really put that out there a lot because the reason why is because I don't want to. How do I say it? I feel like only certain people can be successful in that, right? You can practice it if it works for you, works for you. But if I don't like the fact that your eyes move, right? The reason why is because if your eyes move from here to there, then your eyes can wander from where it shouldn't be, right? So certain DBs, if they are struggling with keeping the eyes on the hip, I would have them look at the back leg to make it move to the hips, and then they can mirror the release. You know what I'm saying? But I usually just teach reading the near hip. That's what I teach. But at the end of the day, you get the job done. You get the job done no matter what you do, right? Some people love watching the back leg. Some people watch the near hip. Some people watch the midline. Some people watch the jersey, right? But you get the job done. You get the job done. Do you prefer near hip or belt line? I like near hip. That's me. That's just personally me. All right. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to it. Let me make sure. I wish my dad taught me as a kid more consistently. He played at Arkansas. Oh, word. That's what's up. That's what's up, Devin. That's what's up, man. All right, let's get back to it. Patient, good. Way to move laterally. Gotta shoot the correct hand. I like this footwork at first, though. We're here. He stems us here, moving laterally. Get ready to shoot a hand and kick, right? He shoot the wrong hand, though, right? Run, run, run. Good. Not bad. Not bad. That's a good rep. Sit. Gave up too much. He gave up too much space inside. Stay square. Move laterally, right? Take the step. Split the receiver in half, right? Don't be in position where you move completely inside that you give him a free release. He's out of bounds, though, and he dropped it. All right, let me answer this. How much do you think weight and size gives an advantage for corners? Okay, so height, definitely, right? Height gives you an advantage as a corner. I don't think necessarily weight gives you too much advantage. Because at the end of the day, we got to be able to cover, right? Our job is to cover, run, get in and out of our breaks, quickly react, and all that stuff. If you got good weight and you could do all that stuff, yeah, so it's an advantage. But if you don't, if you're lighter, but that means you're gonna get out of your breaks faster, you're gonna transition faster, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. Then it's, it's one of those things like, I don't want to say it's a blessing and a curse, but it's more of a, like, if you're able to do it, you're gonna be able to do it quicker because you're lighter. If you're able, but you're gonna be, struggling into getting off blocks and all that stuff. So that's why I always tell guys, just let your weight naturally get there, right? Don't force yourself to get 205, 210, and you can't run. You don't want to. That's why you always want to find your game weight where you're able to be strong, be physical, be moving fast, right? Get in and out your breaks, and then still cover and do all that stuff. For instance, for me, like I was in high school, I was like 175 throughout high school. Got to college, like my first year, I was consistently like 185, and then I got bigger a little bit. I got to like 190. My playing weight was probably like 195 to 200. That was my playing weight, right? But at my best, like when I know I'm really like I could do everything, was like 192, 193. That's when I was like, all right, I'm strong, I can do all that stuff. So that was my playing weight, was around 190 to 195, right? And then that helped because now I'm strong. I'm able to move. There's no restriction. Like my hips are fluid. I can transition, flip my hips, all that stuff, right? But then you get to, and there was a point where I got to like 205, 210, but I was slower, right? I was reacting slower. I was getting to a point slower. So I was like, nah, this is not me, right? You know what I'm saying? So you got to find that weight that is for you. Because you also don't want to be way light up. Don't want to be like a man Air Force. Oh, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, though, this is the thing, though, guys. Like, he's in the league. You know what I'm saying? He's in the league for a reason, right? So you can't really say you don't want to be that light, but he got there, and that's him. You know what I'm saying? So that worked out for him, But I get what you're saying. You don't want to be that light, All right, let me see. Here we go. Let's get back to it. Oh, come on. Stay with it. Stay with it. Don't peek. Look at the receiver. Trust it. Undercut it. Ah, we got to make that play. Here. Feel the lean. Turn. Get ready to play his hands. Right now, you should be trying to play his hands. Ah, we want to deny the slant. Finish the play, though. We got to finish the play, guys. Ooh, just trust it, trust it, trust it, right? Kick. Remember your leverage, right? Remember your leverage. Don't lose your leverage. Maintain that leverage. Trust it. Ah. Come back. Every time. Come back. Boom. Lead and kick. See the hip drop. React. Gave away his leverage. Didn't even get hands on him. Open the gate. See, this is what I'm saying. If you're going against a quick receiver, get ready to shoot a hand. Right here. He's not moving. He's not doing anything. Quick jab. Even if a fake jab is fine. Because now you're going to, boom, he's going to have to speed up to what he's going to do. And our eyes got to be disciplined. Alright. It's another one we're going to watch. Let me make sure we answer some questions. We're not gonna, this is 17 minutes. We ain't going to watch the whole 17 minutes, but we'll watch a good amount. Not bad. We just got to react a little bit quicker. He's not taking his re-steps, though. That's another thing. Even if you're not reading the QB, you still got to take your re-steps. Because now you're pedaling, you're just giving the receiver more space, right? You got the club on. You didn't kick over there. Not bad. Not bad right here. Let go, let go, let go, let go. They're going to call that. Unfortunately, they're going to call that. Move your feet with you, right? You don't want to be leaning like this. Where'd it go? Pause at the right time. You don't want to be leaning like that, right? You're going to call that, unfortunately. You can scooch or slow pedal. It's up to you. I'm a smaller DB in high school and I struggle to tackle. Any tips on how about what to work on and get stronger with? Tracking the near hip, closing the space. Closing the space as you're getting closer to the ball carrier, showing your stride, right? Strike near shoulder, near leg, and make sure you take the extra step when you strike. A lot of DBs, they hit and then they stop their feet. Drive through contact. Low target tackle is going to be your help, your technique, cousin, right? Low target tackle, keeping your head up, see what you're going to hit, near shoulder, near leg, and taking that extra step. Got a whole video on the YouTube channel, Kellen, about that, how to tackle like a lead DB. Check that video out. It'll explain it a lot for you. See, like right here, Boom. He takes us here. Boom. See where he stops his feet right there? Keep closing the space, but shorten your stride. Right? Shorten your stride, but keep closing your space. Don't stop your feet to give him more yards. I wish we had a different angle so we could see how much distance he had. That's better. See how he didn't stop? He kept going, but he shortened his stride. Boom, boom. Right there. I mean, the ball is kind of bad, but he closed the space. Did we watch this already? Is this the one they do the now screen for forever? Yep. We watched this. We watched this last time. Yeah, we seen this. All right. Hold on. We didn't finish watching the destroying one, so we're going to finish watching the destroying one. That was the last one I wanted to do. Yep. Move with your leverage. Move laterally. Come on. Oh, man. Way too high. Patient, not bad. Play through the hands. Get that ball out. All right, so we open the gate right there. Good there. Close the space. So this is what I'm talking about. When you're going against a physical receiver that wants to shock release, right here, see how he's waiting? He's still in decent position, but you got to make sure that you're low, and then when he does that, you push back, and then keep your weight over your toes. You want to push back. You don't want to have him push you that you're leaning back. You want to kick your feet back. I'm going to show you real quick. So right here, boom, push your feet back. Kick your feet back, and now you're going to help you be in better position, and then it's going to help you be in better position down here too. Yeah. There are a lot of bad reps here. There's a lot of bad reps. I ain't gonna lie, Burnt Toast. That's a funny name, Burnt Toast. FR7 was good. Not bad. That's not bad right here. Hold on, let's see the beginning. We can add the kick, but not bad. We run here, maintain the leverage, feel the receiver lean. He leans, we run. He's holding a little bit. He's holding a little bit. Did they? Okay. Held him a little bit, but bad. Patient, stay square. Good. What happened? That's a good rep. That's a good finish. That's a very good finish. Not bad. Not bad. Let me ask you something. We are watching a lot of what? Check the YouTube channel, Kelly. Watch that. I got videos for that. Watch the last video. Zone coverages for corners. I think it's the last full YouTube video. It explains it from cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, cover all zone coverage for corners. So watch that video. Break it down to a T for you. Eyes are way too high. Eyes are way too high. We didn't see the hip drop. Eyes are way too high. We're not able to see the hip drop. Got to see this hip drop, guys. That's why we keep our eyes down in the near hip. So there's a drop, we drop. If you're looking at his helmet, his head, that's the last thing that's going to drop, right? Unfortunately, AJ, I do not, man. I do not. I need a little bit more subscribers. If I get a little bit more subscribers, you get to like 100K, I'll definitely hold camps every weekend somewhere during the summer. Something like that, man. I need to get to that point. That's the goal. That's in the works eventually one day. Holding. Oh my gosh. Eyes are too high. Way too much. Way too much. Oh, holding. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. How do football camps? Pretty much the same. It's gonna be the same as It's gonna be the same for corners. You guys are gonna go indie, right? Do some safety drills, stuff like that, and then when it comes to one-on-ones, you guys are gonna be in the slot basically. All right, you guys are gonna be a slot playing man. You know, that's pretty much how it is. Cause your videos in under 2 days have changed how I played mentally, physically. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, AJ. Yes, sir. Golly, this man love to hold. Off rip, our eyes. Remember, take steps, don't hop. Take steps, don't hop. We gave it to open the gate. Especially down here. There's no space. That separation right. Oh my God. Yee. I'm not gonna lie, he got up for that one. Hold on. But he's out of bounds. Glad I found your page. Some coach teach me a couple years ago to read wide receiver eyes. Whoa. Unless like the balls, when his eyes get big, probably that situation is you're running hip to hip and he turns back for the ball and his eyes get big, that means the ball's coming. Unless that's what he's talking about, but besides that, yeesh, impressed, don't do that. F.R. good night, cousin. Sure, I gotta wake up early tomorrow too. Have a good workout, cousin. Do you ever stream watching zone because my school really? Not really. It's hard to find zone coverage videos unless we watching a game film or something like that. But I got videos on the YouTube channel, Kelly, about zone. So just watch that. Getting too high in your stance, getting too high, getting on your heels. This is what's going to happen. Feel the lean. Yep. Play his hands. That's all from the beginning. You got to do your work early here, guys. Shot the wrong hand. Open the gate instantly when in trail position. Right? Coach, you think you could guard me? I know you play football. I'm strapping you, cousin. I'm strapping you, cousin. What happened here? Shot the wrong hand. Didn't kick step. Reaching. Our feet are not in position. Eyes are not disciplined. That's too easy. Oh, don't let him talk you out of... Oh, come on. Shot the wrong hand. Eyes are not disciplined. We shoot the wrong hand. Our hips are locked. Ran out of space, though. Yo, you think you can follow my main page? Just send me your film. Strap. Just DM it to me. Shot the wrong hand. But way to move your feet. Out of space. Yep. That's another thing is a lot of DBs keep their hands on the receiver for too long. Way too long, and next thing you know, you're out of position. Exactly. Yeah, don't let them talk you. Yeah, do your technique, man. Do what you're comfortable with. Gump. Yo, Coach, you are absolutely amazing, man. Giving out information, answering so many questions just to help us. Thank you, man. You have truly a good... Hey, appreciate that. Hey, sorry, appreciate that, man. Thank you. AK, thank you for that, man. I'm trying to help y'all out, man. Trying to give them... my fault. Trying to give the information that I was taught, Coach, to help you guys be in better positions to be successful, right? But I appreciate you, though. IG, it's Team Eyeland. The same way it's spelled in the channel. Team Eyeland. Yeah, just type of Team Eyeland. EYELAND. Team Eyeland. That's IG. That's the name of everything on all that platform. IG, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. All that. Got on his heels. There's a point we take steps. He's on his heels already. His weight's back right here. Right? You don't want to have your weight. Shoulders over your toes. Weight forward. You want to be on the balls of your feet. Once you're leaning back like this, it's hard for you to redirect with your weight back. Right? And now we can't be in position to kick step anymore. He crossed over. What did he do? Hit it with a diamond. Boom. Inside. Good speed turn by him. I'm not going to lie, though. That speed turn was kind of crazy. Boom. Out of it. I wish we saw the full one. The quarterback should have been through the ball. But good finish. I like the finish by the DB. Much respect, Coach, DB grad, and DB coach at Basher for teaching young men. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Coach. Thank you, man. DV grad, that's what's up. You got to come back home, man. You got to come back home. Nah, I appreciate you. That for real. Thank you. I mean, he probably don't want to get hurt or anything, Gump. That's probably why. Don't want to put him in a situation where he could get hurt. You got to be smart about that. Hey, Burnt appreciate the donation, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man, for real. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm going to make count now. I just said, oh, bet. I got you, Darius. I agree with AK. You're a great help. Do you have any good videos for cover 4? My last video on the YouTube channel explains cover 4. I have a 2-read video, Palms coverage. That's a kind of mixture of cover 4 and cover 2. I got a video on that on the YouTube channel, so check that out too. Let's see. A little bit better. We're still shooting the wrong hand, but we're still in better position, right? He looking back for the ball. This is what I'm talking about. What do receivers do? They extend their hand like this, knock it down, pull yourself in. Knock it down, pull yourself in. Because this separation, especially right here, and they got to be quick. This is all it takes. That little separation, all it takes when the ball's out there. You got 1 foot in. That's good, right? Take away the inside. What are your thoughts on the DB coach OTB? Hold on, let me. What are your thoughts on the DB coach? I mean, I met him before. I think he's a good coach. I think he knows his stuff. I think he's you know, I mean, he's been in the game for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Like, he a good coach, a good DB coach. Knows what knows his stuff. Smart, very technical with what he teaches and everything. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know him like that to give you you know what I'm saying, solid thoughts about him. But I just know from what I see online, he got a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? He trained a lot of kids in Arizona. You know, well known in Arizona. I just haven't met him. You know, I mean, haven't like met him. I met him just, hey, how you doing? But it wasn't like a conversation. We talk about ball and stuff like that, you know. So I just know him from watching videos and on social media and everything. You know, and he trains a lot of DBs in Arizona. The last rep DB was too high, way too high. Way too high. This one right here, I didn't know what you're talking about, coach. He's higher than the receiver, and he's running his route. Way too high. That's too easy, but move your feet, though, right? Keep your feet a little bit within your frame. They might call that, and they're going to call that, you know what I'm saying, hugging. High in his press right there. Yeah, very high. Oh, that's easy. Route's over. Now, This is the thing, guys. You got to understand and press. Our feet is what's going to help us. He shoots his hand. Okay, you could quickly shoot your hand, but you quick jab and bring it back down and reset, right? Don't shoot the wrong hand. Keep the wrong hand there, right? Now, what the receiver will do is knock that hand, dip that shoulder, he's out of there, right? He's going to grab that elbow, knock it, dip that shoulder, he's out of there, right? Now, he's strong enough to move him like that. But we got to remember feet first. Put ourselves in position to use our hands, right? That was, yep, absolutely, Gump. Gave away the leverage inside. And he grabbed him. All right. That means, why is he reaching? Yeah, so you got to remember, a lot of these people doing one-on-ones, they either play receiver, they had to play receiver and DB in this situation. So a lot of them don't really, the technique is not really up there with a lot of them because they play receiver, right? They just know or press to get their hands on them and run with them. They don't really know the correct hand and all that stuff. You know, so that a lot of times that's what happened when it gets to the later round. Sometimes you will occasionally see the DB who knows technique in this one-on-ones and then like really strapping, you know, and then you could kind of tell who really know what they're talking about, who really knows what they're doing, right? But, you know, congratulations to Cousin, right? Did his thing. 40,000, damn. Let me make sure I answered everybody. This is going to be the end of the stream, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll probably stream again tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'll stream again tomorrow sometime. I wanted to watch a Glacier clinic video, but we'll probably watch one tomorrow. I wanted to watch the DB press, this one right here. But tomorrow we will watch that, and then we'll go from there. All right. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. Make sure to sub to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Make sure to follow us on all that platform, Team Eyeland. Press with your feet first, then hands. Exactly, official. Exactly, Gump. Exactly. Make sure to follow us on all that platform. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Cameraman is moving back this weekend, so more videos will be coming soon. I think we might be shooting a video this week. So more videos will be coming. If you're now joining, you can always go back to the YouTube channel once the stream is over and watch it and then go from there. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Feet are most important. Yep. Feet are very important. All right, let me see. We answer.